Okay, picture this. You're standing on a sidewalk in downtown LA, and this thing glides past you. It doesn't make a sound, it's longer than a Tahoe, and it looks like a spaceship that decided to settle down and get an MBA. That, my friends, is the NIO ET9. And I'm going to be completely honest with you, I am currently experiencing a level of jealousy that should be medically monitored. While we're over here arguing about whether a cup holder can fit a big gulp, China just dropped a car that makes a Mercedes-Maybach look like a glorified taxi. We are talking about a vehicle that literally shakes itself like a wet dog to get snow off, has a suspension system smoother than a billionaire's tax returns, and can charge up faster than you can order a Starbucks. Seriously, how is this even real? Let's start with the face of this thing, because it is aggressive in the most polite way possible. It's got what NIO calls the land jet design, and honestly, it looks like an Audi A8 went to the gym and started listening to synthwave. The headlights aren't just bulbs, they are micro-LED intelligent matrix units with about 2,000 individual pixels. They don't just light up the road, they project lane lines, avoid blinding people, and probably have better vision than I do. Then you've got the watchtower sensor layout. That little bump on the roof? That's a long-range LiDAR that can see 500 meters ahead. That's 5 football fields, bro! It's basically a rolling surveillance state, but like, for safety. The hood has these deep, muscular creases that funnel air perfectly, making it look fast even when it's just sitting there making your neighbor's Tesla look like a 2012 iPhone. But the side profile? That's where the executive part hits you. This car is massive. We're talking 210 inches long. For my American friends, that is longer than a Bentley Bentayga. It sits on these gargantuan 23-inch forged aluminum wheels with floating center caps. You know, like a Rolls-Royce, where the logo stays upright while the wheel spins. It's a total flex. And the doors? Oh, the doors are electronic. No handles, just sensors. You walk up, they pop open, you get in, they soft close. It's like having a butler who doesn't expect a tip. The roofline is this sleek, swooping fastback design that somehow manages to look sporty while hiding the fact that there's enough headroom inside for a guy in a top hat. And wait until you see the back, but before we get there, look at the charging port. It's hidden behind a motorized flap that moves with more precision than a Swiss watch. Speaking of the rear, this is where the drama lives. It has a full-width Star Trail taillight that does a whole light show every time you unlock it. But the real party trick is the active gooseneck rear spoiler. It's not just for show, it actually generates downforce so this 6,000-pound lanyard doesn't fly away when you're doing 130 on the highway. And under that trunk, a massive 544-liter storage space. But wait, there's a front trunk too, a 105-liter frunk that opens with a foot sensor. I'm not joking, you can literally wave your foot under the front bumper like you're doing a magic trick and it opens up. Why does my car feel like a horse and buggy right now? Seriously, Ford, GM, are you guys seeing this? Now let's talk about the juice. This is not some slow, eco-friendly golf cart. The NIO ET9 is packed with a dual-motor setup pushing out 707 horsepower. 700 horses! It'll do 0 to 60 in 4.3 seconds. That is faster than a lot of dedicated sports cars, and this thing weighs as much as a small moon. It runs on a world-first 900-volt architecture. Most EVs use 400 or 800 volts, but NIO went, nah, let's go higher. What does that mean for you? It means you can add 158 miles of range in 5 minutes. 5 minutes! That's literally the time it takes to go inside, use the bathroom, and buy a bag of jerky. And if you're really in a rush, you just pull into a NIO power station and the car automatically swaps its entire battery for a fresh one in 3 minutes. It's like a pit stop for your daily commute. But here is where it gets actually insane: the suspension. It's called SkyRide, and it's a fully active hydraulic system. NIO actually put a pyramid of champagne glasses on the hood and drove it over speed bumps at 30 miles per hour. Not one drop. Not one. My car shakes if I even think about a pothole. But this thing, it uses its cameras to scan the road, sees a bump coming, and tells the suspension to duck before it even hits it. It also has four-wheel steering, so this massive boat can turn tighter than a Volkswagen Golf. It's making me genuinely angry how much better this is than anything we have on our shores. Safety? Yeah, it's got that covered too. It's built like a tank, using high-strength steel and magnesium. It has 9 airbags, including a giant one that deploys between the front passengers so you don't bonk heads during a crash. But the real safety is the Shenji chip. It's a 5-nanometer processor designed by NIO that has more computing power than 4 NVIDIA Orin chips. It's basically a supercomputer that lives under your floorboards, constantly calculating how to keep you from hitting that guy who just cut you off in a Nissan Altima. Alright, take a deep breath because we're going inside. The interior isn't a cabin, it's a first-class suite. There are 4 seats, total. No middle seat, no squeezing in, just pure, unadulterated luxury. The rear seats recline 135 degrees. That's basically a bed. They have 16-point hot stone massage functions that extend all the way to your calves. There's a 2.1-meter-long executive bridge console running down the middle, made of actual sycamore wood. Inside that bridge, a smart fridge that can go from 28 degrees to 131 degrees Fahrenheit. You want ice-cold champagne or a warm towel? It's got you. And the screens, oh boy. There's a 15.6-inch 3K OLED screen in the middle, a 48-inch panorama screen that stretches across the entire dashboard, and 14.5-inch OLED screens for the lucky people in the back. There's even an 8-inch screen just for the rear climate and seat controls. It feels like a Best Buy in here. The sound system? 35 speakers, 2,800 watts. It's got active road noise cancellation, which means it actually emits sound waves to cancel out the sound of your tires. It's so quiet in here, you could hear a spider change its mind. And the Sky Island panoramic roof? It's split by a structural beam that houses 256 color ambient lighting. It looks like the bridge of the Starship Enterprise. Practicality-wise, it's actually weirdly usable. You could fit a week's worth of Costco groceries in the back, and there's enough storage cubbies for all your regret buys. The legroom in the back is so vast you could probably host a small yoga class. The seats even have NIO Link, which means if you have a NIO phone, your video call will automatically transfer from your phone to the car's 14.5-inch screen the second you sit down. It's seamless, it's scary, and I want it. So what does all this cost? This is the part where you might want to sit down. For a car that outspecs a $200,000 Maybach or $150,000 Lucid Air, the NIO ET9 starts at around 800,000 yuan. In American money, that's roughly $112,000. I know, only 100 grand, right? But think about it. For the price of a well-equipped BMW 7 Series, you're getting a car that can literally jump over potholes and swap its own battery. If this car showed up in the US tomorrow at that price, Tesla would have a full-blown existential crisis and Cadillac would just give up. So here's the big question. If you had $115,000 burning a hole in your pocket, would you stick with the safe bet, a Tesla Model S Plaid or a BMW i7, or would you take the leap of faith on this Chinese tech beast? Personally, looking at those reclining rear seats and that pothole-jumping suspension, I think I'm ready to learn Mandarin. But hey, that's just me. What do you think? Is this the future of luxury, or is it just too much tech for its own good? Drop a comment below and let me know because I'm genuinely torn. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the car that's making the entire US auto industry sweat, do me a favor, smash that like button like it's a speed bump in an ET9. Hit subscribe to join the Vroom family and ring that bell so you don't miss our next video where we look at another car that's probably better than yours. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.